I'm just kidding. Anyway, you ready?
So you can take your sip, but I can't take mine.
No.
Hey, gamers. Welcome to Gaming is for Girls. The podcast is more chaotic than trying to play Mario Kart with your grandma. I'm your host, Maya the Menace, here to bring you the latest gaming news, hot takes, and probably some questionable strategies. So grab a snack, adjust your headsets, and let's get into today's episode. Hey guys, this is Maya from the future. I just wanted to stop in really quickly and give a little note before we get into the episode. I was rewatching this episode, and as I was watching, I noticed that some of the terminology I was using wasn't really accurate, and I want to talk about it real quick. I was referencing my guest, Ali, as a non-gamer or a new gamer because I wasn't really familiar with their gaming history before this episode. I don't want to imply that he hasn't played games before or he's not a gamer or he's new to the gaming scene. It was from my understanding that he became more interested in games when we started talking and when we started our relationship. And while that may be true, it doesn't mean that he wasn't gaming before we had met. And that's what the terminology non-gamer and new gamer was implying, and I don't want to imply that. So I just want to clear that before we get into the episode. And with that off my chest, let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to Gaming is for Girls. This is episode 5, I'm pretty sure. It should be episode 5. Today's episode, I feel like I was supposed to say other things before going into the topic.
It's okay.
So I will say the other things before we go into the topic. Before we get into it, we have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/themenaces. It's for the Gaming is for Girls, girlies, and for the Menaces, for my gaming channel. On Patreon, you can get an episode.
Almost there.
You can get an extra episode of Gaming is for Girls. You can also dictate, if you're into that, what we will be talking about on the podcast, as well as what content we'll be filming on the gaming channel. The Patreon starts at $4 a month because gaming is for girls.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like a half a Starbucks coffee.
If you're lucky.
True.
If you catch them on a good day.
True.
We also have social medias. Our Instagram is Gaming is for Girls, all spelled out, and our Twitter is gaming4girls. Just like our Patreon. So head on over to patreon.com/themenaces. It would be such a big support. I would be very happy. And I'd be able to give you a lot more content. Oh, also on Patreon, we have a Gaming is for Girls book club and a discussion board, which will be exclusive to Patreon members. So if you're interested to get involved with the discussion and also be on the lookout for what books we're going to read and also recommend what books we're going to read in the book club, head over to Patreon. The book we're reading right now is Gamer Girls, 25 Women Who Had an Impact. I think that's the name. I have it written down. Give me a second. Gamer Girls, 25 Women Who Built the Video Game Industry. That's what we're reading right now. That's what will be discussed on a later episode. So if you're interested in seeing the discussion for that, head over to Patreon. Okay, now we can talk about what the episode is about. Today's episode, we are going to be focusing on bridging the gap between gamers and non-gamers. We're also going to be exploring what it means to be a gamer and to have the gamer title. Today we have a guest. If you haven't noticed, our audio listeners probably haven't noticed.
Probably not.
They do now, unless that was just me.
That's sick.
Speaking an octave
Batman.
lower.
It's Batman part-time.
I'm Batman. Yeah. Today
It's
we have
pretty
like...
close.
Thank you. What's your Batman impression? Do it.
I'll do it in the middle of the episode to throw you off.
Okay. Today we have a special guest who is relatively new to the gaming scene. His name is Ali. He is my partner, and he also goes by the Sublime.
Nice. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for being here.
Of course, always. I'm here literally every day.
Can you say hi to the people?
Hello, people. Our girls. Gaming is for girls.
It could be whatever.
No, well. Hello.
Okay. So, Ali is going to be here to be our insight on the non-gamer / new gamer side. I'm going to be a representative for the gamer title, and we're going to discuss what it means to be a gamer.
Nice.
So, we're going to start off with the first topic, which is, if you could guess it, what does it mean to be a gamer? Wow!
Oh my god.
So, I have some questions for you.
Okay.
Because I am interested in what you deem a gamer, quote unquote. So my first question for you is, what are your initial thoughts and assumptions about what it means to be a gamer?
So, I think gamers are a broad term. I think a lot of people can be gamers. I don't think you necessarily have to have like a very nice setup like you do to be a gamer.
Thank you.
But I think it definitely separates you from the rest of us for sure. Like whenever people ask me like if I play like Call of Duty or stuff, and I'll be like, yeah, like I play for it on PlayStation. PlayStation 4.
Yeah. It sounds like a space station when you power it up.
That's sick. Yeah, it's a heavy breather. You got asthma. But yeah, like I feel like, and then if they're like, oh, I'm a PC gamer, automatically I already know what type of gamer you are. Like you're already tiers above me because number one, I don't have the PS5, and then to say that you have the to say that you have a PC, and if you built your PC, you got it. So that's like a real gamer.
A real gamer.
Yeah, like a real gamer. But
has their PC built.
Yeah, everybody could just be a gamer, or anybody could be a gamer. You know.
So I was gonna ask you a question until I saw your water bottles.
What does that have to do with anything?
I just was really thrown off by this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, and it's not just one, it's two of them.
Okay, so hear me out. You're acting like I drank those. You drank it, I just crushed it.
But there was no reason for it.
No, you have to, because it saves space in the trash.
For our audio listeners, I looked over at Ali's water bottles, and they're completely smashed in. Like, they're two-dimensional. That's all for today's episode. Thank you for joining me, and be sure to subscribe or follow my podcast on whatever platform you're listening on so you never miss a menacing moment. Be sure to leave a review of the podcast and also hit us up on Instagram and Twitter at Gaming is for Girls. It's a big help and it means oh so much to me. Thanks again, and remember, gaming is for everyone, especially the girls. Bye, guys.